is the castle is your dream. It is the product or service that you provide that brings value to people. The castle, however, is only as good as the moat. And the moat is the protection or the defense that you have around your castle so that it's able to thrive and flourish. So one of those, or one aspect of the moat, is the contingency fund. And all that is, it sounds fancy, it's a savings account where you're putting money aside in case something happens, when something happens, when life happens. And the idea,
it does, and we know it does.
And you know it does.
We know it does.
We don't even got to tell you out there, you know life happens. But the thing is to embrace that and be prepared for it, and not to shy away from it and hope it doesn't happen.
You mentioned, do you have the ability to go a year, 12 months, a year without a single sale? If you didn't have a sale, would you have 12 months of money put aside? What would you say is the benefits of being able to do that is?
I think it does a number of things. One, it definitely frees you up creatively. So I would say, we always want to give personal examples when we talk about certain topics. YGS itself, some of the things that we're embarking on from a content perspective and the reach that we want to have has stemmed from our ability to get out of what we call survival mode. And survival mode, there's nothing wrong about it. There's no judgment here. It's simply something that the body and the mind instinctively get into when certain circumstances arise. And survival mode is, you may hear it in the form of paycheck to paycheck, ends meet, phrases like that are common amongst us. But what it speaks to is this certain survival mode of thinking about things 30 days in advance. Excuse me. And one of the things that you get stuck in when you do that is there's a constant loop of only thinking about the next 30 days and meeting your obligations, your debts, your rent, your expenses, your groceries. One of the beauties of getting out of that, first and foremost, you can absolutely save your way out of survival mode. Let me say it again. You can absolutely save your way out of survival mode. We'll touch on that. We have touched on that in earlier episodes. You'll hear that as a theme from us a lot because we strongly believe in that, because we've done it. And we know what survival mode looks like. In pursuit of this passion of ours, we sit in front of you today at a certain point, but we began in very humble beginnings, and we'll share more of that story as we bring more content to you guys. But one of the things we learned is that the habit of saving is foundational to the creativity that comes from it, and that led us to being able to think longer term. And we started asking ourselves these longer term questions like legacy, impact. All of these things are long term,
which drives behavior.
Yeah.